And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big man up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Kyrie Irving is out there with Curry. And it's Durant. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Simmons in at the 4 spot. Now here's Van Vliet. Shot clock at 6. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Van Vliet. To the middle. Here's Siakam. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
It remains Toronto ball.
Here's Van Vliet. Now, here is Irving. Drummond with a screen on Van Vliet. Irving passes to Drummond. Irving against Anunoby. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
One of the game's more interesting personalities. Kyrie Irving wants to win at all costs.
And so Irving nails both of them.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. He hopes to match Kyrie Irving's creativity by showing him a variety of defensive looks. Coach said Irving ruins game plans because he instantly sees what's coming and makes adjustments on the fly. So we'll see who wins this strategy session tonight. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
The nasty handle of Kyrie uses it to get anywhere he wants.
Drummond working against Siakam. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Trent passes to Van Vliet. Lays it up off the glass.
To counter the size deficiency, Van Vliet has developed an insane number of moves inside.
Here's Irving. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets. And Steve, along with everything else he does, Van Vliet's effectiveness as a playmaker is key for this team.
It is, Kevin. He makes great reads. He makes the right pass, and he doesn't turn the ball over.
Shots good by Durant.
Known for his shooting ability, Durant is fantastic from their mid-range.
To the paint, and Siakam throws it down.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Irving against Van Vliet. Outside Durant. With the drive. Oh, and he jams it right over Pascal Siakam. Wow!
One more for the highlight reel. KD with the skyscraper.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Van Vliet on the wing. Takes the 13-footer. It's Drummond with the rebound.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
And Curry has it in the corner. Drummond sets the screen for Irving. Outside for Durant. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Anunoby. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
After 4 straight makes, couldn't quite get that one to go down. Still a terrific start. One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Now here's Irving. He's got 6. Simmons sets a screen for Irving. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
Despite his size, Kyrie taking it up hard in the painted area.
LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for the Nets. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Toronto, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Trent passes to Van Vliet. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Defensively, someone has to stay with Kyrie on the pick and roll. He's too good of a scorer.
Van Vliet looking around. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Irving against Van Vliet. Irving dishes to Simmons. Durant in the corner. A step-back shot here, and it's in there. KD's got 6.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Now, here's Siakam. Barnes trying to free himself up. Siakam misses.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Durant kicks to Irving. Screen by Simmons. Again, the Nets for 2.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Van Vliet with it. He's picked up by KD. Anunoby in the corner. With his first shot attempt, Simmons pulls it in. Nets leading by 5. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And the Nets, another 3.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Now Barnes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Looking to end the run.
And don't sleep on Simmons defensively. Very skilled there as well. He just knows where to be and how to guard whoever he's on.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Brooklyn Nets. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your north side.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nets.
Well, they're having a lot of success from mid-range in the first half. Always nice to have that jumper to fall back on.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got Durant. Kyrie Irving is out there with Joe Harris. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Griffin in at the center position.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
It's tipped. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
The kick out to Irving. Griffin a screen on Van Vliet. Irving passes to Griffin. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Griffin's got the lead up to 10 now for Brooklyn. Down low. And Siakam throws it down.
Beautiful when the big man takes flight. Pascal Siakam leaving no room for error with that dunk.
So impressive the way Siakam has emerged as a #1 scorer.
He has a great handle for his size. The length is hard for any defender to deal with, whether Siakam's back to the basket or facing up.
Here's Siakam following the basket by Blake Griffin. Siakam inside. They get the rebound. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. Irving surveying the floor. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. D.A., thank you. Here's Mikhailuk following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Van Vliet on the wing, covered by Irving. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
And a nice job of utilizing his body to get around the defender, but that's just a tough one to knock down consistently.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Mikhailuk, guarded by Harris. Van Vliet against Irving. Van Vliet can't get that one to fall.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Another one falls for Brooklyn.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
T-shirt time.
Ken Burge is checked in for the Raptors.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And then for Brooklyn, Brown is checked in for Durant, and it's Mills in for Joe Harris. Raptors trail by 16. Van Vliet outside. Here's Mikhailuk. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, that's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
Kyrie is a real menace. He's a talented marksman who can bury you with threes.
And stolen by Simmons. Irving for three. Knocks down the three ball. Irving's got 12 now in this quarter.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's Van Vliet. Up and in on the layup. 14 points for Fred Van Vliet.
This coaching staff has the utmost confidence in Fred Van Vliet, and he's really cooking tonight.
A nice shot by Irving.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Here's Trent following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Inside, Van Vliet kicks to Birch. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
I like how Fred Van Vliet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
Irving against Van Vliet. And he overshot that one, missing.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
The shot off that time, so Brooklyn will take it the other way. The baseline J. Irving can't hit. Raptors trail by 20. Barnes kicks to Van Vliet. Over Irving. Misses off the left iron.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense, he might have gotten over-eager.
Irving double team. And there's the pass to Mills. Nets passing it around. Griffin sets the screen for Irving. 5 on the clock. Over to the wing. The three from Mills. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Mills has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
That's his first personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for Toronto.
First free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
Barnes hits them both. Aldridge is free. Mills passes to Aldridge. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Bad play defensively. You try to do too much. A smart player like Aldridge will draw contact, and the call is going to be made.
LaMarcus Aldridge. At the line for 2.
He hits both from the stripe. And so here's Toronto. From outside the arc. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Brooklyn in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back right after this. With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Guard spots filled by Van Vliet and Trent. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. And what you get with Barnes, Greg, tremendous versatility.
And he gets others involved. Kevin plays great defense, has an excellent feel for the games. He doesn't have to score to impact winning, but if you need points from him, the young fella can provide that as well.
Irving double team. Clock at 6. Durant, no good. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors. And a wide open look for Siakam. Here's Trent. Curry with some nice D. Nets leading by 23. And stolen by Barnes. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. Van Vliet wide open. 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet.
Comfortable in catch-and-shoot situations. Fred does a lot of things for this team.
Irving kicks to KD. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Durant's got 12.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Irving drives in, uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got 29.
Look at Kyrie slicing up the defense. His agility to drive the ball is unstoppable.
Siakam against Drummond. From 12 feet out. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his second personal.
All that he gives them on offense, Siakam's ability, Greg, to switch defensively is key for this team.
And he can legitimately stay in front of guards on the perimeter. I mean, this guy contests shots without fouling. You love the combination of focus and strong fundamentals.
From a role player to an elite talent, Pascal Siakam continues to impress with his all-around game.
Nets leading by 22. And here's Irving. Right side Durant over Barnes and misses it off the right side of the rim. Irving double team. Got a piece of it. Anunoby with it. And Curry picks him up defensively, and he goes in for the dunk.
Very strong drive. OG showing the body control to get to and finish at the rim.
Drummond a screen. Here's Irving. That one falls.
Kyrie
Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And the dunk by Barnes.
Intelligent pass by Fred, knows how to get the ball to a ready shooter.
Brooklyn's gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. Durant in the corner. Off target with his three. Raptors trail by 20. And it's Trent in the corner. That three off the mark. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's KD. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. 14 points for Kevin Durant.
Love what Drummond did on that play. Kept his eyes up, and he was being unselfish.
Simmons against Barnes. Siakam, right side. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting two. And Brooklyn called for the foul. The Raptors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
Free throw good, Siakam. So both teams changing it up here. Siakam hits them both. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Now here's Mills, covered by Flynn. Shots good by Mills.
And you watch Patty. He has the ball on a string as he works into position for the shot he wants.
Siakam against Aldridge. Shots good by Siakam.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Now here's Curry. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Mills. 6 on the shot clock. And Curry has it in the corner. Aldridge with a screen on Young. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Raptors trail by 20. Siakam looking around. Pass to Barnes. 1:25 left here in the third quarter. Driving the lane. Rebounded by the Nets. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Mills passes to Aldridge. The fadeaway. Again, the Nets for 2.
Yeah, from mid-range, Aldridge has the height to shoot over anyone and a great touch.
Siakam sets a screen for Barnes. Plays it up and banks it in. Barnes has got 6.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Aldridge a screen. Curry passes to Claxton to the right side. And here's Mills for 3. Drills the three-pointer.
3-point.
Mills has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this is where Mills kills you. Tremendous range.
Brown against Barnes. From down in the low post, it goes. 8 points for him.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Mills. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Nice conversion off the pick and roll. Patty with the right read takes it himself.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. 19 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And there's the feed to Flynn. An easy 2 points on the layup. Flynn's got his first bucket in this one.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Mills with it. Aldridge with a screen on Flynn. Mills passes to Aldridge. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
The assist.
And that's now 6 points for Aldridge. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. This has been a one-sided matchup, and I don't see any signs of it lessening. We come back right after this.
All right,
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So for Brooklyn now, we've got LaMarcus Aldridge. Mills out there with Irving. Then there's Brown. And it's Claxton in at the four-man position. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him. That sends Kyrie Irving to the free throw line. Fred VanVleet picks one up. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
One thing that stood out all game is the consistent penetration they've gotten.
And something else they've done all through this one is knock down the mid-range jump shot whenever they've had the chance.
That's his first personal foul.
That's good from Barnes. Kem Birch is checked in for Chris Boucher.
For your Raptors, Scotty Barnes. 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Outside Irving. Lets it go with a 3. Barnes grabs the miss.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
VanVleet against Irving. Barnes outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Trent. Offensive rebound. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Now here's VanVleet. Pass to Birch. On the wing, Barnes. There's the pick. Driving inside. Out to the right wing. Anunoby kicks to VanVleet. Another shot, and he knocks down the jumper. VanVleet's got 19 points.
I mean, an excellent ball handler who varies his pace. VanVleet knows how to create separation.
The pass to Mills. One-on-one fast break. Shot on the wing. Count the basket.
Gary Trent Jr. with the help.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Here's the 3. That one doesn't drop. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Anunoby has the open look. No good on the 3. Nets leading by 19 points. Outside Irving. Shoots the 3. Birch grabs the board.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
To the inside, Anunoby. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
Fans of our section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's about it. All right, look who's coming on board. Come on and get down for your Northside crew.
Raptors making a switch here. Siakam's checked in, and a new group in for the Nets. Andre Drummond's checked in for Aldridge. Ben Simmons comes in for Nicholas Claxton. Kevin Durant's checked in for Bruce Brown. And it's Seth Curry in for Patty Mills. Now here's Durant. Hits it from three-point range. And the Nets lead by 20.
He is starting to build up a little confidence. Hit just 1 3 in the entire first half, but he has hit 2 more since then.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Simmons. From deep three-point range, and it's Durant, that time on the assist from Simmons. KD's got 11 points here in just the second half. On the wing, Barnes. That one's not going to go. Simmons with the defensive effort. Pass to Curry, back to Irving. Fires from deep, and the Nets another three.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down. He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Irving attacking, and they pick up 2.
Kyrie Irving.
Irving's got 41.
It didn't take long tonight for Kyrie to realize he was in the zone. Incredible performance.
Anunoby passes to Barnes. Barnes screen on Irving. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Siakam. Here's Van Vliet. Brooklyn with the rebound.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Brooklyn.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Kyrie Irving.
Every time he shot, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
At the line for your Raptors, Malachi Flynn, taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Flynn. Mills, he's checked in for Irving. Both good from the line that time. And here are the Nets. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Durant feeling it out a bit. Over Boucher. The step-back jumper is good.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Here's Mikhailuk. 44 seconds left in the fourth. Count it. Here is Durant. From deep. The shot, no good. And Toronto will come the other way. Pass to Mikhailuk. Outside Flynn. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Boucher kicks to Young. Shot clock at 6. There's the pass to Birch. And Griffin sends it back.
I love the defensive intensity from Blake Griffin on that play.
All right.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Kyrie Irving.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, he'll be looking to stay in peak form as long as he can. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.